And we're back. So, Maisha, before we took a break, you were talking to us about your specialties that you have with the downtown lofts and condos, and then also your property management. The question I thought about is, with property management, you're wearing so many different hats and doing so many different things. Do you have a team that helps you, or are you just doing this all by yourself?
Oh, absolutely. I definitely have to have a team.
Okay.
You have your team of maintenance crews. You have your team of leasing agents, and also other realtors that'll help you kind of refer those that are investors, those that are looking to invest in certain markets, in certain types of units, types of buildings for renters. But yeah, I definitely have a team.
Makes me feel a lot better, because I was like,
Yes.
wow, I suck, because if you did all that, that's a lot of
it is a
lot of work.
It is a lot. Even as a leader of a team, if somebody does drop the ball or can't make it or do something, you do have to step in sometimes.
Right.
So.
It's, I'm sure, a well-oiled machine. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
I'm sure.
Oh, definitely.
Right.
We have to be every day.
Yeah. Good.
So you talked about investors. What type of investors are you looking for? Because, of course, investors are from the very beginning type of investor. Will you take on a beginning investor?
I probably wouldn't take on a beginning investor. I would assist them in certain aspect, like if they need help leasing the home, I would do that, but I wouldn't manage it for them, only because with new investors, they're don't really have the experience. So I want them to get hands-on, hands-in, dirty with the unit. If they have any questions, no problem helping them. But I'd rather kind of just piece out instead of doing a full-on property management. So type of investor I'm looking for, definitely someone experienced, someone looking to expand or grow their business from what they've already done. So if you have houses and you're looking to buy more houses, or you want to pivot over to multifamily units, buildings, then yes, I'll definitely be able to help you with that. Quite a few buildings in Kansas City that need some TLC. I'm working with a few investors now that have bought some apartments out of bank foreclosure and completely flipped them. They were in foreclosure with the bank. Tenants were in there paying 4, 3, sometimes 5, and completely renovated them, and now they're being leased for $750, $850 per month.
Nice.
Great. Now, I know since property management is your niche, are there specific certifications that if someone wanted to get into property management that they would have to do or go through, particular education, classes, or something like that?
There's definitely ongoing training. The number one you will want to have is fair housing. You want to have the fair housing training so you know the rules and regulations and the protected classes. I think it's something you need to have as a realtor, but everybody, no matter if you're just a maintenance guy, you still need to have some type of fair housing training. Depending on what market you're in, as far as the type of renter or type of rental community, you'll want to have crime-free training.
What? What
yes,
is that?
Crime-free training.
What is crime-free training?
So the local, our KCPD department has a crime-free department, and they have a 1-day, full-day training. It's actually a 3-step program.
Do you get to use mace and stuff?
Yeah, a gun? What do you get?
No.
Okay, we don't need to go into that. We want hands-on action.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
Karate chop,
Cop car or
nothing?
something?
Right.
Ride along? Nothing? Okay.
No,
No
not
ride
that.
along? Not even a ride along?
I know.
Not a woo-woo? Nothing? Siren? Nothing?
We're not going. Okay.
Yeah.
No.
It's more so tips on how to keep your tenants safe, how to keep your unit safe, how to avoid bringing in tenants that might, have criminal backgrounds, criminal activities, drug,
Gotcha.
uses.
And not the direction I was thinking at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
Right.
No.
On a larger scale, though, there is the Institute of Real Estate Management. Now, they do have certifications depending on the area of management, because even in property management itself, there's certain areas. You have commercial management, you have the residential management, and you have the larger apartments, larger scale, 400-unit type management. So they do have their accredited residential manager certification, which I'm currently working on now.
That's awesome.
And then,
I didn't know that they had all. I mean,
Yes.
I thought it was just a blanket. I didn't know it was tiered.
Yes, definitely.
That's awesome.
And then you move up to your certified property manager certification, and then they do have the accredited commercial manager as well.
Okay.
Cool. Did you know all that,
I
Christy?
did not.
Look at that.
I am. Do you see? Yeah.
Yes, it's amazing.
Exciting. I didn't know
If an
any of that.
investor is looking for funding, can you help them identify funding sources?
Yes, yeah. At the real estate house, we do have access to a variety of funding sources that we can help them find. Just it kind of depends on what you're looking for. And then we'll match you with the bank or the lender or even the hard money, private money that you're looking for to get you started.
Oh, so we can add
Gotcha.
matchmaker next to your realtor. That's so sweet. Investor matchmaker.
Right.
With money. That's
Now,
great.
I'm
Okay.
interested, of course, in the money side and the dirty side. What's the worst thing that's ever happened to you while being on the clock as a property manager?
And the fire story doesn't count.
Oh man,
Yeah, you can't use that one. You can't use that one.
That's right.
worst thing that's happened. Besides the fire story, I mean, it's Jesus.
Jesus came?
Jesus was there? You
there.
saw
He's like,
Jesus? That's awesome.
Go free.
That's not funny. Yeah. Go free.
Man, I don't know.
Sorry, I'm 2 steps behind. I got the set the people free. Yeah.
I would probably say it's, even though I do them quite often, evictions are tough.
Evictions, the big E.
Evictions,
We should have like
yes.
dramatic music with that, Mary. Insert evictions. Dun 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 dun. With the big hammer down.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which reminds me of the story that I had with a home, out of town investor, owned the property for years, don't even know what happened to the property. We found out that
What?
some person was living in the property, squatting in it, and he wasn't all mentally there.
Uh-huh.
So we went in to try to evict. He told the sheriff, "Don't come in here. I'm going to throw my grenade."
Oh no.
Yes. So
And they
got
have to
intense.
take that as truth, right? I mean,
Yeah.
they can't question
yeah.
that. Like,
Yeah.
oh, you're bluffing.
No,
We're
only
coming
if it's,
in.
Only if it's
Yeah.
you, Christy.
Yeah.
Only if it's you.
Just kidding.
I've got cotton candy grenades.
right. So it turned into a 12-hour standoff
Oh,
overnight, and of course, my mistake. I parked right in front of the home.
of course you did.
So there was, I didn't get my car till the next day, but it ended tragically. They end up having to shoot him.
oh.
Yes.
Oh, with that
That's
note,
a lot.
yeah,
That's a lot to deal with.
that is a lot
Very
to
tough.
do. With.
It was very tough. I mean, I was representing my clients. My client was the investor. Of course, we took measures beforehand, just, give him a 30-day letter,
Yeah.
ask him to leave, wouldn't leave. Sit and talk with him,
Right.
negotiate, wouldn't leave. It was obvious that he had a mental
Disconnect.
attachment to the
Would
home.
you
Yeah.
tell other agents, because I know, especially in our industry with safety and those kinds of things being a huge,
It's huge right now.
it's
Yes.
huge, and people just overlook it. They meet people at properties
That's
and things
right.
like that. Do you guys have like your policies and procedures on how to meet and that kind of thing?
Yeah, have mace. No, I'm just joking.
We carry a
we gotta come with
revolver.
it.
Thank you, Tamika. Yes, that's our safety program.
right.
Do you carry a revolver? Is it called a revolver? Is that like the
It's-
Wild West? Do
Christy.
people call? Is it a gun?
Oh my
All right,
goodness.
we'll go on.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you do have to protect yourself.
It's tell all
and know
here.
how to use
Yeah,
it. So,
right.
um,
But you do carry mace. You have that pepper spray or something. Yeah.
and then have my revolver in my car, that kind of thing. So, we do, of course, initial over the phone conversation. We're asking them questions to even see if they even qualify. I don't want to show you if you don't meet our minimum qualifications.
Right.
We do want you to come into the office and go ahead and fill out an application, try to get to know you a little bit, find out exactly what you want, because you might want a 3-bed, 2-bath, but your income says you want a 1-bed.
Right.
We'll guide you there.
We call that champagne taste on your budget. Do we not? Yes, that's right.
Right, exactly.
Like a
So,
beachfront property
Yeah.
that's close to the city.
dishwasher, garbage disposal,
Right.
all the works. So,
Right.
yeah. And
$2 a month.
That's right.
Exactly.
Sorry about that. That was really
$2
loud. I know.
a month.
Sorry.
So we meet with them, show them some properties. Sometimes, depending on if we have quite a few, we'll have give them a list of properties for them to drive around to first, make sure they're comfortable with the area, and then they'll call us and have us either there. We always let each other know where we're at. Share a calendar.
Well, we need to take a break, so let's stop right here, and we'll come right back here in just a few minutes. And you're listening to Tamika Bryant and Christy Porter on Real Estate Matters, and on TV25. We'll be back.